Hello everyone. Let us see about local alignment. Firstly, let us deal with the sequence alignment procedure. It is actually the way or the procedure of arrangement of nucleotides, that is the DNA or RNA or even the protein sequences, in order to identify the regions of similarity among them. They are mainly used to infer structural, functional and evolutionary relationships among different sequences. What are the methods involved in sequence alignment? There are different methods involved. The first is the dot matrix analysis. Then comes the global alignment and local alignment. These come under the pairwise alignment concept. And then comes the multiple sequence alignment concept. Both global alignment and local alignment works based on dynamic programming. This is actually an approach which divides a problem into smaller subproblems, finding solutions for each subproblems and consolidating them into a single solution. Firstly, the global alignment. This was actually proposed by Needleman and Wunsch. This is actually suitable for closely related sequences of same length. This alignment is carried out from the beginning of the sequence till the end of the sequence in order to find out the best possible alignment between two sequences. Then comes the local alignment. This is actually the topic of interest. It was developed by Smith and Waterman. Sequences which are suspected to be similar or even dissimilar sequences can also be compared. It actually takes only the conserved regions or the functionality regions for the comparison. It requires two main modifications. Firstly, high negative scores for mismatches, and then when a value in the score matrix, that is the tabulation matrix, it becomes negative, the values are reset to 0. What are the steps involved in alignment? Initialization of matrix, filling of the matrix, and then the traceback analysis. Let us look into the concept with an illustration. Here two sequences I have taken into account. Sequence 1 or A and then sequence 2 or B. These two sequences are of unequal length. What is the scoring system? Match value is taken as +5, mismatch value is taken as -3, and gap penalty is taken as -4. All negative values in the matrix is reset to 0, and hence there is no chance of occurrence of negative values in the matrix table. Here mismatches are accepted and hence less penalty for mismatches. This is the matrix initialization. All matrices are initialized as 0. This is the symbols used for filling the matrix using the scoring system. The left arrow is for deletion, the up arrow is for insertion. These both come under the gap penalty, and the diagonal arrow is for match or mismatch. This is the matrix filling. According to the scoring system, that is the scores what we have considered here, the matrix is actually filled if negative values rise in the matrix, the value is reset to 0, and the positive value is taken into account and the corresponding arrow mark is done. let us consider the first two strings, G and C. Both are mismatches, and hence negative value rises, and for deletion and insertion too, negative value rises. So all the three values become negative. An important modification considered in local alignment is all negative values are reset to 0, and hence 0 has been noted down. And similarly, G and G, this is match. The match, according to the scoring system we have considered here, the match value is +5. Then comes insertion and deletion, negative value rises. Write down the maximum positive value, it's +5, and arrow mark has to be put down. Similarly, the matrix, the table is filled according to the scoring system. Then comes the traceback analysis. An important modification or the difference between global and local alignment is that traceback analysis of global alignment involves tracing back from the last value, and in local alignment the tracing back is done from the maximum value, and the number of arrowheads need not equal to the sequence length. Okay, thus the tracing back is done and the arrows are highlighted. Once the arrow reaches the 0 value, the tracing back is stopped and the alignment is done. This is the alignment, and the scores have been written. Conclusion. This process is actually, this process of local alignment is actually less time consuming, since only the functional characters are taken into account, and this alignment is more sensitive than global alignment. Thank you.